Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have 4 coats to show you. It's that time of the year where it's still really cold and temperatures go up and down. So I'm putting my winter puffer coat to rest. I am kind of like at that point where I don't feel like I need it as much. At this point, I'm so tired of of the cold. I can get away with wearing a thinner coat and deal with it. So this is the first coat. This is a coat that I pulled from my closet. Sometimes it's just best to just use what you've got. Now the Napoleon coat trend is huge right now. It's all over TikTok for the most part. I haven't really seen anybody on Instagram wear this, but it's just so many people on TikTok are wearing kind of like a very similar version of this. Instead of like this long, it's like a shorter version. That's why they call it the Napoleon. So it's kind of like, in other words, kind of like a Spanish type look. Thing is that I already had a coat like this. I'm not going to cut it, obviously. I'm just going to keep it as is. I just feel like having something different from what the crowd is wearing, like the shorter version of this, and having a longer version is just best, because I always like to differentiate myself from what the herd is wearing. So I just think that this is just so nice and chic, and I can definitely wear this maybe like with a darker neutral base outfit. But I'm at the point where there's not really a lot going on right now. Yeah, everything is boring at this point, so it isn't worth like spending a lot of money at the mall. Just use what you have if you have something worth wearing and pulling out from time to time, like this beautiful coat. This is the next coat. I got it this winter season in H&M. This is kind of like that very dark chocolate brown color that everybody is wearing at the moment. So this coat would be perfect for when you want to wear something to dinner that is sleeveless or like a top, and you don't want a long sleeve, but also you definitely need a coat to keep yourself warm. This is kind of like one of those coats that would be perfect for that. And also what I like about this coat specifically is lining, because the lining is kind of like warm, but it's not like that fake silk material that a lot of coats have. I hate that lining because it really transfers the cold to you. So it absorbs the cold and then it transfers the cold to you, and then you just feel cold altogether until your body warms up that material of the coat, which is something you don't have time for. So I don't. So yeah, I'm very happy with the lining of this coat. And if you want to give in into the brown, kind of like dark chocolate brown color, this is like a perfect way to do it. You can wear a monochromatic black outfit and then this on top. Maybe it doesn't go with the blue. I'm just really into blue lately, so, and I got this new top and I really like it. So this is a blazer that I got at Zara that I presented in a previous video, and I just think that this faux fur on the collar is just so winter, especially kind of like, it is like very thin material, so you can even wear it kind of like early spring, but I just feel like I can't stop touching this area. It's just so soft and I really like it. And I just feel like if you're really sick and tired of wearing kind of like very thick material coats and you just want to get rid of the coats and wear something that you can actually layer but be still comfortable in, this is a perfect option. And I really like this blazer. This is one of my favorites. This is a new Zara coat. I think I showed it in a previous video, I'm not sure. And this is very long, but on the inside it has kind of like that faux fur lining, which is perfect for when it's really cold out but you want to wear a really nice lace top or silk top, and you want that top to be sleeveless, but you want to and need to go to a really fancy dinner. Maybe you just want to wear a dress, but you don't want to kind of like wear a really ugly cardigan with it. Then what you can do is just throw a coat like this where it's going to keep you completely warm, and you can just walk a couple of blocks in your short dress in the middle of the winter. Or maybe you do have some trousers on, but then you have like this sleeveless top and maybe with a push-up bra and whatever. You refuse to wear a sweater indoors. this is the perfect solution. I really feel comfortable wearing coats with faux fur. I don't feel comfortable wearing real fur. That's just me. That's just where I'm at this moment. This is my last coat. I almost forgot to show you this coat. This is from Nordstrom's, and this is literally my favorite coat. One of my favorites because this is pretty much my New York coat. So when I went to New York last year, I brought a couple of coats, but this one was the one that I wore the most. Pretty much if you go to New York, people are going to predominantly be wearing a coat like this. Black, long, this is really long, and it just looks so elegant. It's not super thick or anything. It does have an inside lining, which I got at Nordstrom's in a sale like a year or two ago, and it's kind of like that tuxedo look. Literally, this coat makes me look just so elegant. I love this coat. I would wear it if I have very dress up dinners or events, and also walking through New York, this is literally what I wore for the most part, and I love it. This is going to be pretty much my forever New York coat, and I can't wait to go back. I have the itch to go back for sure, but I'm trying to decide when. And this is another coat that I had in my closet. It's just better sometimes to just pull from your closet. And if you don't have some of these coats, or if you don't have coats similar to this, what you can do is start curating your closet and look for some of these items that are going to be more useful to you in your own life. And I'm just so happy with my decision making when it comes to this coat in particular. So that is it for this video. I know it was a short video, but thank you everybody for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.